Urban prepper, preparedness in the concrete jungle. What is an urban prepper? It is a person who prepares for potential disasters or emergencies in an urban setting, such as a city or heavily populated area. This typically includes stockpiling supplies, developing emergency plans, and learning survival skills that can be used in an urban environment. Do you live in a city? If so, you're not alone. Being an urban prepper is on the rise. A recent study found that urban preppers make up over half of all new preppers in America, and many experts predict this number will continue to grow. Is your neighborhood prepared for an emergency? Learn about local businesses, schools, and government buildings, know where they're located and what kind of services they provide. Next, make sure you know your neighbors, not just the people living on your street but also those who live around it. How would you get around if there was no gas or electricity? You could consider bicycle transportation for short trips around your neighborhood and even for longer distances as long as the roadways remained relatively clear. If public transportation is available and operational during such times, then this would be another option worth considering. However, keep in mind that many buses and trains require gas or electricity, which means they won't work either. Do you have enough food and water to last a week? Would you survive without internet, cell service, or credit cards? If your bank accounts were wiped out in a cyber attack or someone hacked into your computer system, would you still be able to survive? Yes. Because preppers use cash instead of credit or debit cards, which are tied directly to banks and other financial institutions. But mainly because that piece of plastic, referred to as a credit card, is worthless if all systems go down. By preparing for short-term needs, you're ensuring that your family will not have to go hungry in the event of a natural disaster or another emergency that disrupts the food supply chain. You should also consider setting up an off-site location where you can take shelter during an extended crisis such as a major earthquake or hurricane season. This could include a cabin in the wilderness, or simply renting out an apartment unit somewhere else within your city until things settle down again. The most important thing is knowing what kind of emergency could happen where you live and taking steps now so that when it does happen, everyone will be prepared. Thanks for watching. Article with more in-depth details in description below.